these next few months are going to be really, really important for just builders and crypto in the real world, like you're saying, and everything,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
in these times of rising rates, lower prices in risk assets, but inflation in consumer prices, it's almost like a jolt of reality, right? Like you're not going to make a bunch
Yeah,
of money by buying pictures of monkeys, right? Or like investing in like the most recent
yeah,
like ICO or whatever. It's going to take a lot of
yeah,
actual building of value, right? It's literally the exact opposite market condition where it's like, what is the fundamental core value humans care about? It's consumer items, because like that's, we're physical people and we care about these things, right? And so everything that has cash flow that is able to produce consumer items, or it's cash flow that stays stable to a basket of consumer items, or that there's cash flow for investors that earn that cash flow, then they can go buy the baskets of consumer items, right, and keep their standard of living the same. Those are the assets everyone is going to be looking at right now, because otherwise, if they're not going to be investing in those, they just sit in treasuries, right, and increased rates, right? They don't
yeah,
need to buy the latest NFT or something like that. They just basically hold U.S. Treasuries, and there's going to be, I think the rate target for the end of the year is even 3% or more, which I think this is the first time in crypto's 10-year existence that it's going to be in a environment that rates are actually substantive and not like essentially zero. So it's going to be really
yeah, yeah.
interesting to see how things work out in this environment.
Yeah, so we just had everybody expected and anticipated a 50 basis points rate hike, right? And um, and we still look at the market, how it's reacted to that, right? We knew it was coming, we were expecting it, and still, given the certainty that we knew it was coming, we still crashed, right? I mean, the markets came down, valuations across the board in fiat as well as in crypto are both down, and what's the next? We're all expecting another 50 basis points to come and hit us in June, right? And so that's what, the 10, 20 days away. And so that's going to come and hit us. What does that look like? And what does that mean for, at least from the financial perspective? And I think, to your point, builders are what we need now, right? People that are going to really build value going forward, right? Both from a software development standpoint, to be able to allow participants in the ecosystem to accurately monetize their development, their products, and their value and the worth that they've been adding to the ecosystem, but then also to ensure there's enough supply on the table and make sure that and they get rewarded for having worked through these hard times and be able to provide, with accurate value being given back to those builders. That's going to be really important in this cycle going forward, I feel.